Hey y'all, so I'm gonna be driving for this video. Okay, so let me start this off. This is the guy that I was with when I was 16. Like, I thought we were gonna spend the rest of our lives together. When this took place, I was, I don't know, it's like 2 years ago. 3 years ago? 2 years ago? Had to have been 2 years ago. So basically, we reunited because he was like, oh, you was like the best girlfriend I had since we was 16. You know, I want to be with you, this and that, the third, whatnot. So I'm like, okay, so I'm gonna marry this guy. We gonna spend the rest of our lives together, whatnot, whatnot. Okay, through the first year, this all happened in a year. So I guess in like the very last ends of the months, like, we were living together at one point and we got into it like bad a couple times, maybe like 3 times. It got really nasty. The cops showed up, I think, twice. Actually spit in his face. Oh my gosh, that is so embarrassing. You can see the toe numbers. Oh! And I was gonna wash the car today. Oh my god. Okay. So, I mean, we still stayed together though. At the end of it, we had to leave because the place that we were at, like, was, I think they were gonna stop paying the rent or whatever. We had like a whole bunch of roommates. It was a big house. It was so gross though. I'm telling you guys, not 5 guys, maybe 4 to 5 guys in a house. That house was disgusting. Like, the fridge was disgusting. Like, I cleaned the fridge when I first got there, and one of the guys was like, oh, I love you, thank you for cleaning the fridge. Like, y'all are nasty. Like, y'all want women to take care. That's a whole nother video. Okay, anyway, so we had to leave. I found a place to rent. I was gonna have like 2 roommates. I found a place to rent out south. He went back to his mother's house up north. I had a business I was starting up in, like, you could say, the northwest side. And literally with traffic, it would take like an hour for me to even just go to my business. And because my business was like, I had to build it, I spent more time on my business than with him than what I guess we were used to. And it's like, okay, well, it's a good cause. Like, at the end of it, we're gonna get our place. You know, that's what we're working on. We're working on being together and getting our own spot at this point. You know. So when we were living together, he found a job on Craigslist, and I was the one taking him there with my car every single day. I remember even him saying like, oh, he's like, thank you for driving me to like I don't know, they sold like pork chops. I don't think he called it the pork. I don't know what he called it, but I basically drove him to and from work every single day. And now I couldn't do that because I was focused on getting my business up and ready, and being home with a dog, living far, like, that didn't really work, as in seeing together every single day like how we were used to. Well, long story short, this is when I noticed something was happening, something was up. He started choosing his coworkers, like going out to the bar with his coworkers more than hanging out with me. So I was like, okay, well, fine. You know, he barely does this. We're used to being together all the time. We didn't really go out when we were together. So it's like, fine, let him, like, you know, go out, enjoy his new coworkers if they want to go out and do that. Okay, so I remember this one time, like, we were supposed to spend the night together, and his coworker started calling him to hang out, talking about it was his friend's birthday. So it was like, oh, I want to go to his birthday. So I'm like, all right, well, fine, whatever. I think at that point, around that time, I saw he bought a 3-pack of condoms. And we didn't really use condoms like that. I mean, we did and we didn't. So I wasn't really like suspicious or whatever. Okay, so I was like, all right, so he gonna try to get freaking with me to my own point. But then he left because his coworker, supposedly was his coworker's birthday and whatnot. So I was like, okay, well, whatever. I just forgot about it. Next time I saw him, I saw the condom pack and there was one missing. And I was like, damn, this bitch ass. And I was going to bring it up to him, but then I'm like, no, you know what? I don't know why. And I'm not this kind of female to just let some dude cheat on me or me get some, you know, a red flag. Basically, like, boom, there you go. He cheated on you, bitch. And then me not do or say anything. So I don't even know why I let that slide, because me as a person, I would have never let that slide. But still, for some reason, I let that slide. So I just never brought it up. I never mentioned it. But in the back of my head, I was like, okay, well, he cheated on me, obviously. How last time I see you have a fresh 3-pack, and then next time I come through, that bitch is open, one of them's missing. Like, come on now. I ain't stupid. The fuck? Like, I don't know what the fuck he was on, because it's like, why would you just obviously do that right in front of my face? Like, his ass wanted to get caught. Come on now. Like, subconsciously, he wanted to get caught. And, so finally comes the day we start arguing. I do not know why, but he was basically like, oh, you don't buy me weed ever. I'm like, are you fucking with me? Like, you a grown-ass man. You have a job. Why can't your bitch ass go find a better job, go get a second job, and buy me weed? The fuck? I mean, like, I understand it's 2019. I mean, back then it was like, what, 2017? At the end of the day, like, we're not in the times where, like, females depend on their men's, but at the same time, like, bro, I'm the female, come on now. Like, I still keep like little stuff like that. Like, you're supposed to cater to me more than I'm supposed to take care of you. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to take care of me more than I should be doing shit to you. Like, once a female's basically just taking care of her man, that just seems kind of like, people be looking at the man like, what the fuck's wrong with you, dude? Like, get off your ass, basically. And that was like it for me. Like, and then the fight got so heated, he was like, that's why I cheated on you. And I was like, bitch, I knew it. But it was just like the whole, like, just saying it, like just throwing it in my face, you know, even though I knew it, obviously I saw it, you know, but just like him just saying it just like triggered me. I don't think I punched him. I think I threw my hot tea at him. He ended up with a few scratches. I don't know how that happened.